Hello, it's your girl B Serene. I'm back with another episode, video, Bantu book review. I'm back on the big comfy crochet couch. It's not really a crochet couch. It's actually just a regular ugly couch with a crochet cover over it. We had some haters last week who did not appreciate the comfy couch. Whatever. You see they ain't here. You see they ain't here. They not invited back. Okay? You don't hate on the couch and get to sit on my couch. Stay home. Stay gone. So this week, I'm back and I'm getting like a reflection. So I'm going to take these glasses off because I can see right now. But this week I read We Are Never Meeting in Real Life by Samantha Irby. And I'm glad I picked this book. I don't even know how or why or how. Anyway, however the book was recommended to me, I appreciate the recommendation, although I can't remember where it came from, because I'm glad that I read a book that made me laugh out loud at a time when in my real life I was really stressed, okay? I was dealing with some bullshit at home, y'all. I went to New York, I went to North Carolina, I came back to Chicago, and now I'm home, but I just feel like I've been put through the ringer. And I made it through the fire. And I'm grateful. I'm appreciative to be here right now. I almost didn't make it. Oh my God. It was so stressful. It really was. But I'm back. Like I said, I'm here in the flesh after having read a really good book, a really insightful book. There are a lot of things that I could say about the way this book made me feel. So in terms of emotional intelligence, the emotionally intelligent word of the day, I felt cringy and uncomfortable and awkward, but tickled. Like I said, this book was really, 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 really funny. Super funny. And I think the comedy aspect of the book took the edge off the more serious tone in general that the book has. The subject matter is quite heavy, but her tone, Samantha Irby's tone, and the way that she talks through her issues, her trauma, her lived experiences, it makes it more relatable, and less sad. One of my favorite chapters in here is the Miracle Porker. And I was you ever talk to a person who doesn't appreciate books as much as you, and it's like, oh, you're really ruining this for me. I was trying to read my favorite chapter to one of my favorite people, and he didn't care. Like, he wasn't laughing. I don't know, maybe I wasn't funny, like maybe I didn't get it right, or I was ignoring punctuation, like having to, you know how like you try to tell a knock-knock joke and then you can't remember like exactly how it went, and I don't know what I was doing wrong, but he was not laughing, and I did not appreciate it. So, as readers and writers, I'm sure that you will appreciate it more than this asshole did. But The Miracle Porker is a really hilarious chapter or essay in this book where Samantha's talking about her tumultuous relationship with her cat. This is Helen Keller, probably. This is the way that I imagine she looks. But she, like, hates her cat, and her cat hates her more. And she talks about the way their courtship, you know, the way they started dating and how they fell in love, and their love story is quite funny. So that was one of my favorite chapters. But in general, I would say, in a nutshell, this book is about taking stock of your life, owning your shit, dealing with your shit, and really just isolating yourself if you decide that you want to continue to be a piece of shit. Like, you just stay home so nobody else has to deal with your shitty behaviors and shitty smells, you know? That's really it. That's the lesson. That's the black ass bottom line. So yeah, it's really good. I really appreciated it. I really did. I keep saying the same things, but I recommend this book highly. It's so good, and I liked it a lot. I really did. Samantha Irby is dealing with the kind of trauma in terms of subject matter that you don't just get past. You know, there are some problems that you have to work through each and every day. You get up in the morning and they're looking at you and staring you directly in the face. And that's the kind of life that she's living, where she's seen so much as a child, as a young person, and she's still working through that shit as an adult. You know what I mean? And still dealing with it each and every day. And it doesn't get easier. She gets better though. I can tell that she's gotten a lot better at dealing with her shit, and it's just great. So there is a hopeful tone where after doing what she can and taking stock of some of the more unhealthy and healthy coping mechanisms, she gets a little better at taking care of herself. And when she does that, it makes it a little easier for her to allow other people to take care of her and love her and appreciate her in the way that she deserves. So, shout out to you, Samantha. Shout out to you. I'm going to move to the shout outs now. Shout out to her, shout out to Samantha, and anybody else who does the work on themselves and who does the work that the world needs. Shout out to mental health and wellness, y'all. Shout out to my personal sister circle, always there for me in lieu of expensive ass therapy that I cannot afford. And also, I was reading about an initiative or an organization really that Chance the Rapper has founded called, I don't want to mess this up. It's called Social Works. It's a nonprofit, and they have this really great initiative called it's called My State of Mind, and they're redefining the meaning of mental wellness while building a guidebook of service providers to help all Cook County residents with their mental wellness journey. So the guidebook is actually a living document where they're continually adding resources and agencies that can help. And the goal is to unify the broader mental health community to increase access and visibility of service. And it's a digital and a physical resource. So, important. That's so needed. That's so genius. And who better than to push an initiative like that than a person with a huge platform, a huge connection to a community that has so many needs in the way of mental health and wellness. Yes, Chance. Shout out to you. Oh, also, Samantha Irby has a blog called bitchesgottaeat.com, just as vulgar, just as funny as her collection of essays, We're Never Meeting in Real Life. So check it out. And finally, I just want to shout out the fact that My State of Mind, not My State of Mind, because that's the initiative, Social Works, the organization, has an event coming up called A Night at the Museum. And I'm going to plug the flyer here so that you can see some of the more specific details of what they're all about and what they're doing. But it's coming up in the next couple weeks here in Chicago. So yeah, man, read this book. Tell me what you think. Tell me about the bullshit that you're working through. I know I'm working through bullshit. You can relate to this book okay, let me not project. The reasons I related to this book. Number one, I have definitely been in a lopsided relationship, not necessarily of the romantic variety, but where I'm in a relationship where, whether family or friends, you're giving more than you're getting. You care sometimes a lot more about a situation or a person than they do. And so you end up doing more of the work, and then, you feel resentful. And it's like, why are you mad at them? Be mad at you. I did this to myself, right? So, if you're not the kind of person who has been in lopsided relationships, and if all your relationships are healthy, that's great. Okay? If your brick house, the value of your brick house has never been depreciated because you accepted less than you deserved, good for you. Kudos. Teach a master class. Give a TED Talk so the rest of us can learn how to do better. Okay? How to demand more in our personal relationships. Okay? So yeah, man. Read this book. Tweet me at Bantu Book Review. Tell me what you thought. If you've already read it, tell me what you're reading, because I need some good recommendations. I want to laugh. Okay? I've been doing a lot of crying and stressing, dealing with family. So, Give me some books that I can laugh about. Okay, and I'll see you guys next week.